Cattle panel trellises for your garden. I know you've probably seen a whole bunch of videos for them and how to put them together and how pretty they may look, but quite frankly, they don't work. Now, I'm going to give you my 5 reasons of why I think they shouldn't be used in a small backyard garden. But since I've always been told if you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem, I'm going to give you what I do and my solution to be able to trellis my small backyard garden. I'm Greg from Bell's Backyard. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Problem number 1, getting the materials to the house. These cattle panels are 16 feet long and they can't be disassembled, which means you're going to have to either rent a trailer that's 16 feet long, go to the store, pick it up, and then bring it back to the house. Or you're going to have somebody with a pickup truck, and then you're going to have to fold it gently to make sure it'll fit into the back of a pickup truck. Don't put a crease into it, because if you do, your cattle panel's not going to have that beautiful arch that you want. Reason number 2, putting it together is not easy. You know that person that you use to borrow their pickup truck? Well, make sure that they don't drive off, because you're going to need to have at least 2 people to put it together. It's got to be folded absolutely perfectly so it has that beautiful arch that you see in the pictures. Then you're going to have to take one of these little guys here that's only 7 feet tall, put it into the ground, grab your 10-pound sledgehammer and start driving it into the ground while you hold it perfectly level, then tie the panel together. Whew. The 4th reason is a practical reason. It's just too stinking big. Now, a normal sized backyard garden where space is at a premium, it just takes up too much space. Now, a cattle panel is 40 inches tall, which means in this garden, which is a 15 by 20, I'm going to have to dedicate 1/3 of 2 rows just to be able to grow cucumbers. That doesn't make any sense. The 5th reason is another practical reason. If I'm planting my rows north to south, and my trellis is going east to west, that means that as the sun comes up and as the plant is growing, it's going to be blocking the sunlight for half of the day on those plants, which means they're not going to get as much sun and they're not going to grow as efficiently. Now, there's a second part to this. You should never grow the same type vegetable in the same spot year after year, which means if you're growing cucumbers in it this year and that's what you're going to use that trellis for, you're going to have to tear it down, clean it up, pick it up, and reinstall it somewhere else in your garden. Now, guys, I know that those are a lot of arguments and I may have made some people mad. I hope I enlighten you just a little bit. But like I said, I have a solution. Let's go ahead and get to that. Now, what you see behind me is a trellising system that I use in my garden. Now, it's not as sexy as a walk-through arch, but it's a lot more efficient, it's a lot more practical, and it's a lot cheaper. Let's go over the features and benefits first, and I'm going to show you how I build it quickly. First off, it's easy to get your house and it only has 3 components. I use 2x4s. These are 2x4 by 8 feet. And then also you're going to need some 550 cord or parachute cord you can find at your local garden centers and some wood screws. It's just those 3 components and we'll be able to put this together in just a matter of minutes. The reason why this functions better than an arch does, this is only 4 inches wide. So when my cucumbers are growing up here, it's only going to take about 1 foot of garden space. Now I can grow vertically just as tall as I want to go. Secondly, as the cucumbers begin to grow, since I'm not blocking the sun completely, what I can do is I can put more of my tender plants in the back behind it. Like here is some peas that I have. These are called Easy Peasy from Burpee. Now they don't do very well in the summer heat and the summer sun, but as the cucumber plants begin to grow, it's going to create a natural shade cloth, so these guys will be able to extend a little bit more into the season. The other reason why I like this, since I'm using this 550 cord or this parachute cord, and I'm drilling holes into each one of the 2x4s at about 6 inches apart, what I can do when the season is done and I have the plants are wrapped around this cord, all I need to do is just untie it from here. And since this is one running piece, I can just untie this knot and then pull it all the way through and it'll automatically strip itself clean. And finally, the system's customizable. I'm not stuck to one particular size. I have a 2-foot row here, a 3-foot walkway with another 2-foot row. Now what I did is I just made one big arch that's 8 feet wide. So I have my 2-foot row covered, my little walkway, and then I have my other 2-foot row. So I'm going to be growing 2 different types of cucumbers right here. Well, I hope you're getting some value out of this so far. The purpose of Bell's Backyard Garden is to show the beginner gardener simple solutions on how to solve their problems and how to grow vegetables into their backyard simply, easily, and effectively with products that are readily available. If you like what you've seen, please hit the subscribe button, give me a thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, good or bad, if you agree or disagree with this particular video, just leave it in the comments section below. This is a community and it's an open discussion. Let's go ahead and get to building this thing. All right, let's get this thing together. All I have is 5 2x4x8s. I have some parachute cord and I'm going to use some wood screws. What I did was took one of the 2x4s and I cut them down into 18-inch pieces. Then I cut a 45 into it so you can see what this looks like. I'll show you where those goes in towards the end. Now, I also took one of the 2x4x8s and I cut 3.5 inches off the side of it. That's going to allow for the base plate that you're going to see here in just a minute. So what we want to do is we're just going to lay out our trellis, which means that I'm going to take one 2x4 and I'm going to put it across the top. Then I'm going to take the other 2x4s and I'm going to do it on the sides. Now, I keep saying 2x4x8s. These guys are actually, the ones on my sides are 2x4x10s because I am doing something that's a little bit weird. I'm going to see how tall I can grow a cucumber plant and to see if I can get it to fruit when it's about 9 feet tall. But normally you're going to use 2x4x8s because your trellis only needs to be about 6 feet tall. So here is the 2x4 that we cut 3 inches off the end. So now this will fit right in the middle. Now all we have to do is we're going to square this off, screw the edges together, make our box. Then what we're going to do is we're going to take these 18-inch pieces that I have cut at a 45. I'm going to set it at an angle right here. And then I'm just going to screw that corner together and that's going to strengthen up my entire framework. Now the next thing I'm going to do is cut my holes for my cord to run through. What I'm going to do is go from the side and I'm going to come in 6 inches, and then every 6 inches for the length of or the width of my row, which for me is 2 feet, I'm going to have a hole. I'm going to mark every 6 inches. I'm going to do that on the bottom and then I'm going to do it across the top. Then I'm going to take my drill that has the drill bit on it and I'm going to drill a hole at each one of those marks. Once that's done, then all I have to do is take my parachute cord and then I'll start at the very top, and in one continuous loop I'm going to tie a knot to the top. I'm going to run it down, back around to the next hole, back up, and I'm just going to loop it back and forth all the way until I get to my last hole. Then I'm going to tie it off extremely tight, and that's going to create my web for my cucumbers to be able to grow up. Then all I'm going to need to do is take my edges. I'm going to measure in 18 inches deep because that's how deep I want to have my 2x4s into the ground, and I'm going to put a mark. Then I'm going to go over to my location that I've already marked on my garden row, and I'm going to take my post hole diggers and I'm going to dig down that 18 inches. Then I'll take my trellis, move it over to the holes, drop it in. Once it's stood up, make sure that it's level, pack it in on the edges, and guys, we're done. Well, now the trellis is all together. Now it's time to plant some cucumbers. It's past our last frost date, so I'm excited about that. We are going to be planting 4 different types of cucumbers for 4 different reasons. If you want to see that video, just click on the video at the very end and I'll show you what we're going to be planting. I'm Greg from Bell's Backyard. See you on the next video.